Lady of the faucets, let's get it.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. Got my call from the R2R.
R2R.
Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loots, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pulse. Got these dogs and pickers, farm me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in a wave, now I'm swimming the shore. I'm up to the core. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches.
All right. Okay, welcome. Happy hump day. Thank you for being here. It's officially R2R live stream number 103, baby. Thank you, everybody who's here. Let's jump to the chat really quick. New member in the house, JK back. Thank you. Hey, we're going to be doing a live stream tonight, anywhere between 8 to 9 p.m. PST time. So if you want to be a member, the link is in the description. Members only content at nighttime. Try to do it Monday through Friday. So welcome to the club. Thank you so much for the support. We're about 40 people plus now, deep. What up? Another member? Yeah. What's up, R2R? Let's go, bro. Psycho Crypto 023. Thank you. I've been seeing you live, late night, morning time, on the grind. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. And guys, remember, everybody out there that's watching on YouTube, I am not a financial advisor. I am for damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. You have got to do your own research. Don't ever allow a social media influencer on any social media platform out there to influence when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you could get wrecked and lose it all. Now that we got that out of the way, subscriber if you're on YouTube, pound the like button, post notifications so you know when you can catch the next live stream. In addition to that, if you're on X, we got to get the X Elon Musk platform popping too. You got to retweet it. You got to hit the heart button. You got to like it. You got to hit all your hashtags. They have to do a Pulsechain. Let's get the show on the road. All right. So what's going on today, guys? Hey, listen, we got a lot to talk about. You know, what will Richard Hart do next for Pulsechain? And I'm here to speculate, right? I'm here to speculate. That's what I do, right? Speculation is the key ingredient to success in cryptocurrency. You just don't buy something and hope it goes up. You're buying because your speculation is of such high confidence that there is something on the horizon down the road. I've been speculating since day one when I first bought Bitcoin. My speculation when I first bought Bitcoin, around $200, I was like, it's going to disrupt the banking system. The corrupt banks, the crooked banksters are going to be taken down and all that good stuff, right? Long past that, you know, everything's working side by side with each other, but the institutions are getting involved. So let me pull to a full screen. Apologize, a little sick still today out of the weather. Everybody in the house got the flu. You know, times are rough, but times are rough in the space too as well. So we're going to take a look at the overall market cap, top market cap tokens, and then we're going to take a look at what's going on in the stock market too, because there's a lot of things going on with tariffs. You know, when something affects the stock market, it affects the price of Bitcoin. Across the board, we're correlating, right? But, you know, I woke up to a $95,000 Bitcoin, but now it's $97,000. Okay, so hold up a minute, because I'm driving the kids to school this morning. I'm like, I'm going to do the live stream, you know, like, man, Bitcoin's below 96 again. It's you know, $95,000. You're not feeling too good about the overall market. But hey, you look on coinmarketcap.com, you go, it's 1.53%. That ain't nothing. That's not peanuts. Okay. That's a whole $1,199. Okay, it's bouncing off what you call maybe the top and going down pretty quick, but this is a very volatile asset. Okay, this cryptocurrencies go up and they go down 65, 95, 75%. Right? I'll play a video that I played for you guys in the members only group last night. That was like really the defining moment on like I gotta hold strong, with my confidence as always, because the charts in the early days of cryptocurrencies look horrible because of the 65, 75, 95% dips, especially Bitcoin. But when you get the chart over the course of a 10-year period, you go, oh man, there was a lot of dips, but it just kept going up and to the right. And I did on my Twitter a video of Richard Hart, talking about how cryptocurrencies do massive dumps, massive dips, and then massive gains, returns to new all-time highs. And it's like the future of how things work, because Amazon did it once upon a time, 90% dip plus, and then they took over the world. And all the money goes into their pocket now. Once upon a time, right? It happened to one of the most disruptive companies of all time. Ethereum, $2,653. Looking at Solana, $194. Now, we were talking about Solana taking over Ethereum. I'm like saying, the volume is there. I think there's a flipping happening. It can take years, right? It does take years. It takes time. But who just got replaced on market cap? BNB. BNB is popping right now on Binance Smart Chain. Okay, so this is going to lead into the topic where we talk about Richard Hart and what's really going on. Okay, I feel that a page out of CZ's book, out of what's happening on Binance Smart Chain, could be utilized on the Pulsechain network. So now we have a $670 BNB token, right? Represents the Binance Smart Chain network. All right. Now think about this. They're going on like a parabolic meme run right now. And every meme out there in the entire crypto space wants to get listed on Binance. So when you got a direct relationship with Binance Smart Chain, Binance Exchange, you know that if a meme pops off, like when Binance is just literally when. It's not if, it's when is it going to happen, and they will go parabolic. So you kind of are like, I forgot there could be some popping meme tokens on Binance Smart Chain. It's been a while, but I think they didn't realize we are in a meme cycle still. There's a cool off period. They've been really hot, popping. They're still real hot and popping. $100 million market caps happen every day on Solana Plus, right? Why not BNB? They got the direct exposure to Binance Smart Chain, right? I think the door is right there for mad gains, and it has been. Now, the entire market has not been doing well. BNB has been doing great. Okay, they're creating their own bull run. And I feel that Richard Hart is in a position, right? Good old RH is in a position where he's thinking, can't sit around and wait for Ethereum to go up. All right. I can't sit around and wait for that. Let me take this call. Let me take this call. 1 second. Okay, I had to take that call. Listen, my daughter's missed so much school. No, I hit mute, told you guys to wait. My daughter's missed so much school for being sick, right? So she's got to go back. We're getting these letters. They're like, hey, man, you end up in the pita. Something bad can happen. Your kids keep missing school, but like, They're sitting in a nurse's office because my daughter told her she had a fever last night. So, man, I might have to cut the stream at 30 minutes, but that's okay. Members only will still happen tonight. Let's get into it. So I think, okay, so meme tokens are popping right now. Correct, right? They're popping everywhere. Richard Hart has made some chess moves, the 3D chess that everybody talks about, right? The 3D chess. 3D chess. Thanks for pointing it out. And I'll remember, I did change the chat to members only. So my members, we're 40 people deep. You want to get in the chat and start talking, I limit it to you guys because, I want to give you guys the special treatment. And it's only $2.99 a month if anybody wants to buy me a coffee for the month. Even though coffee's like $7-8. I ain't going to charge something ridiculous. But it's just for extra content every night, Monday through Friday. Some entertainment. Last night we went pretty deep into the mind of Thomas G, though. We went pretty deep into like my top picks on Pulsechain. My reasoning, I almost did an hour stream last night on my top picks, reason why, and we dug deep. Okay, so we did do some deep dives. So most token, right? This is important because you see what's developing on the Binance Smart Chain network right now. It's a meme token frenzy that is causing people to bridge over there, return to the Binance Smart Chain network. And in addition to them go in there, they got to buy BNB token, go into these memes, take their gains, go back into BNB, wait for the next meme, and, and money starts popping. Like we can go take a look at even MSS token. Like, my gosh, I'm printing so much money on MSS right now using the lending platform. It's ridiculous, but we won't get into that. That's just a private conversation. I want to talk about it unless anybody in my members group is interested in that. We'll talk about it at another time. But look at Petunia. Okay. I used to have a cat named Petunia when I was a kid. I was probably like 4 years old. 6 hours ago, Petunia launches $4.4 million market cap. It's up 5,000%. Like in the past 6 hours, you could be at a 979%, ROI. What is that, like 9.7x from when it launched? Go to Captain BNB, right? The proof's in the pudding, guys. Captain BNB launched 1 day, 19 hours ago, all right? And it's $58.7 million market cap. What's leading the way? Meme tokens, okay? Hello, McFly. Hello, right? Hello. Now, you go take a look at Andy. Andy's been around the block for a minute, even on Ethereum. I think, when it comes to these memes, it's just a frenzy. It's FOMO. It's excitement. People are experiencing like a bad market. And when people are flipping memes and the market caps are going crazy, it's excitement. So I just really think we're at the part in the cycle where this is where the money's at and where it's going. Nobody cares about utility. Don't ask me why. Safe Moon, 1 day ago, $1.1 million market cap. You see it all here. Printer. The list goes on. So back to RH, right? I think RH is examining everything. He understands this, right? And I think he's got a playbook for the meme tokens. He's got a playbook for the utility. He doesn't like memes. He's just rolling with the punches, doing what he's got to do, right? Now, dude, Ring just had a decent move up. Someone brought it up yesterday in the stream when it was 100K market cap. That was Shrey live on camera yesterday, and it moved. We put it on the watch list, right? Again, the money's going into the memes. So shout out to Shrey, who live on R2R yesterday said 372 market cap. That's what's at. It wasn't 372K. Yesterday it was like, what are we up? 207%. Put it on the watch list. Bought a little bit. I don't know how many of you got it. Homie called it, and it just kept going up. That's beautiful. What's up, Viber Finance in the house? Don't forget to go to Viber Finance and like and subscribe to his channel. What up? Thank you for being here. Great stream last night. Yeah, we went deep last night, right? We went deep into the thought process. We calculated some numbers, right? We put the numbers together. We did a little bit of the moon math. We did a little bit of reasoning, and we switched gears into where are the benevolent whales out there? And, I harpooned this whale a long time ago. We talked about the token and the reasoning. But I think as we move forward, we're going to see things develop because now we have, second, third opportunities to buy these dips while we're below sacrifice price on Pulsechain and PulseX. And a lot of tokens that did successful on Pulsechain, right? Massive success. However, there was a massive correction in the overall market plus everything on Pulse, right? Ring is up, LFG 3K bought 10 a.m. 3K bought 10 a.m. ago. 10 minutes ago. Wow, there we go. So that was a good call. Shout out to Shrey. I think right here, you're seeing it happen. James did a CTO, right? I'm hearing the community is strong. I told you guys I would start to buy it when it covered the wick here, right? We're there. We're in my buy zone. I wanted the wick to get filled. I'm still hearing the community strong. I will participate. I'm like, this is my go time. Okay, all right. The community's there. They're sticking around. They're taking over. The developer rug. I've seen CTOs be very successful. Okay, and that's just a fact. So back to the Richard Hart most pump and Trump. Listen, pump tires didn't come out just for the fact of burning Pulse. That is its main objective. Where I feel like Richard Hart turned away from his original ethos of okay, we're back. I rugged myself for a second. So originally, Richard Hart was like, I ain't gonna talk about nothing that's not a core token, right? And wow, this web page is not working for me this morning. Look at the pump tires. Anyways, look at the pump tires. Normally we'd be able to go there and look at the amount of pulse that's been burned via pump tires, right? So I feel like, okay, he made a pump fund. Now it has a great benefit of burning pulse. It's actually starting to speed up and burn at a rate quicker than PulseX is burning right now. Okay. He went against his ethos, but I think it's for like a much more important reason. All the steps that he's talking about. Can you hear me? I should be back. You guys should be hear me now, right? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Teddy P. Hey. Thank you for being here. Teddy P. Thank you so much. So I feel that we're in a position where we are going to day member stream. I like. Yep. There we go. We're here. We got 80 people deep. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tonight, right? So he created a whole platform that like goes against his original ethos. Like he hates memes, he hates JPEGs, NFTs, all that. He likes his hex and his core tokens, but he understands where the market's at today, where the demand is. So he pivoted and he made that move. Just give me 1 second. So anyways, sorry, my wife just told me I had to go pick up my daughter soon. So we'll cut this like 12 minutes and we'll do a 30-minute today. So we're at the point where he pivoted. Okay. There's some other things that are going on as far as major pivots in the space. And you got to understand the OA address has been a huge controversy for a long time. If you go to the Richard Hart movie, right? The Greatest of Stakes. Is that what they call The Greatest of Stakes? There are like these people that are part of the movie that are investigating, into hacks. They even have like a spreadsheet full of all of Richard Hart's daughter addresses and gosh, the mic's not working in relationship to the OA, right? And they talk about these daughter addresses. They have it all there and they speculate like, why would he own all that? Like that's too much for one man to have. Now, right, it's made the move all in 1 week's time, right? It staked practically everything in the OA on Ethereum. It staked practically everything on Pulsechain. So on Ethereum, 94.6% of Hex is staked. On Pulsechain, 95.64% is staked. OA says, hey, I'm gonna 5555 this. It's now no longer a discussion. And it's something where the exchanges have always been like these wallets that have, there's no exchange that is going to list Hex, and they have never, they've been gatekeeping it with the ownership of an OA address that owns that much. They just don't trust it. Why? Because they want to own majority share. And they damn sure don't want it to be a person like Richard Hart, who is teaching people not your keys, not your crypto. Why would you even use a centralized exchange? But at this point, now it's staked 15 years. They don't have, no one has to think about it for a long time. Takes a lot of Pulse out of circulation. Practically everything creates a supply and demand, a supply shock soon to happen here. But all in the same sentence, you get a 20x haircut on ink. First it was 10x, now it's 20. The price pumps. Pump tires launches, a meme token launches, the OA starts doing some funky business here. Everyone's loving it, right? And I feel as if all these moves are happening and we're sitting back speculating. But a lot of people are saying, like, oh, that's so he can moon ink and draw them, they can pull the liquidity and the price go up. I believe in that narrative. I believe that he wanted to make it no longer profitable to be keeping your LPs locked up on Pulsechain so that you can draw the liquidity off from there, and then price can start to just skyrocket, right? The thinner LPs, the easier that becomes. It's not going to take a lot of money to moon anything at all. So we look at the farms here. We see the update. Now we can see, since the update happened on Pulsechain, now you can see the inflation rate, right? Now the inflation rate is right there in front of your face. Have you checked out Almighty 555's coins, Mike Baby X? They are 1 million market cap, decent rewards. Yeah, I've looked at them. I'll take a look. I can put them on the watch list too, because I'm going to do some meme shopping in the very near future here. But you see there's still some LP here. People need to continue to pull, right? He's trying to say, man, like, there's no money in this. Pull it. And then the prices of all these assets can continue to go up. And it has been affecting the price in a very positive fashion, right? Exchanges don't like RH because he doesn't pay for listens and he doesn't allocate tokens to influence, so everyone shits on the guy. RH doesn't play the game that every other founder does play to play. Hey, he's different, man. He's different, and he actually cares, always has. And birds of a feather flock together. I think the industry is savage. A lot of snakes in the grass, right? And when you got somebody who's like trying to save people, trying to make people mad gains, and then it's never went the route to be in the pocket of the exchanges like CZ and all these other big founders that don't like them. They all don't like them. Charles from Ada. It makes you think like, there's a cabal of these people that, X them off the island because he thinks different. He thinks about you and I, not just, speaking about himself, him, me, right? So I think that's what's going on there. Now you're incentivized to remove this. So I feel like what will happen in the very near future is I'm expecting, right, that there's going to be a big move in his meme tokens, like real soon here, whether it's like a farm that opens. And I think simultaneously, when a farm opens for most, I think single side staking is going to happen for Pulsechain. That's my speculation, right? My speculation is meme tokens take off because it's the big thing that's driving traffic, not only to Binance Smart Chain, but to Solana, and even Ethereum's volume has always been typically meme tokens. So he's made that adjustment. What will drive traffic here is most takes off, $250 million market cap, starts to climb to 500 million. You see Pump going, you see Trump, and then all these other alternative meme tokens that are being created that are starting to slowly succeed from a 500,000 to $1 million market cap will create a traffic of FOMO within the chain and people coming over to the chain to catch these while they're small. And there will be meme tokens that go to 25 million, $50 million market cap. Will we see $100 million ones? We have yet to see, but I can speculate it's possible. But first, let's get the ones that are not RH related, right? Anything outside of his box of memes, they go from a 500,000, right? You buy it on pump tires. You and I see it. We weren't there at $200,000 market cap. It goes to 10, 20 million. We got a frenzy going on here. Hey, I just made a 100x on Pulsechain on a pump tires token. Hey, I just made a 20x on Pulsechain on a token that I bought in late after it launched the pump tires. I could have made this. Now we have that traffic coming in. They got to buy the core tokens. Got to buy Pulse. Got to pay to play. So you got to buy the Pulse. LP's thin. Pulse starts looking good. We got a lot of things working here. So he's driving adoption, volume, price volatility with the low LPs. And I think he's in a decision where he's like, I'm going to do something. He's not just going to make a meme. I think he's going to do some kind of utility, whether it's farming. He's going to finally visit the single-sided staking on Pulse. And I think there's some big things to come. Goo God is hyped on Mars meme token that just updated Banner 2. Is that an RH meme token? I'm not sure. I have to look into that. I don't know, but it's funny how Richard is now on 5,000 owns. Oh, yeah, they must have sent tokens to him. That's the thing. He's metallic. You make a meme token, send him 80% of the supply. If I make a meme token on pump tires, I'm sending him 80% of the supply. We got about 4 minutes left. This is going to be a 30-minute stream. So let me piece this together, right? Work with me here. Last year, when he started pumping tokens from the SAC, the SAC money into Pulsechain, everyone's thinking, oh, we got to be at all-time highs for him to do that. He's looking for it to be double. Well, if ETH doesn't start moving its tail and he has to sit here and wait for Vitalik, I don't think he's going to be cool with doing that. If you look back at when he first, I would just pull this all. He first shot the money into it at the beginning of January 2024. ETH was $2,282. He had bought it at an average price of $3,700 per ETH. So he was already taking a loss on that ETH and injecting it into the ecosystem. It's a little bit up from where he originally did that. I say he's thinking based off the tweets and his reactions to Vitalik, like you're dropping the ball. He's not going to wait around. He's got a lot of Ethereum. He can come over and start injecting, right? Injecting capital with very low liquidity. Meme token frenzy on the verge of happening. He's going to push that. Trust me. The way he does that, his most takes off. So we come here to we call it Pampy.app, right? And this is where it shows how much the prices would change with an injection. We did this last night in the R2R members only stream. Okay, let me just show you just a small nugget here. A $5 million, and remember, these pumps, this $5 million buy pressure I'm putting here doesn't reflect the sell pressure. I'm going to put a really small number here. 5 million injection to Hex, 5 million injection to PulseX, 5 million into Ink, 5 million into Pulse, and that is not taken into consideration, right? The sell pressure of any kind. This is just buy pressure. But just off of 5 million in each alone, Pulse, right? 4x to 3 zeros and a 2, 13 cents for Hex, 6x for Pulse, 7x for Ink. That doesn't include sell pressure, okay, at all. But volatility is going to be there. The chart's going to pan out up and down, dips, 50, 60% dips, and continue to climb. That's how Hex did it, removing LP all the way to a 10,000x. Dips, then double, right? And you can paint these charts with capital. At the time, the capital was probably coming on the 10,000x gains from Ethereum from the ETH. Where did the ETH go, right? He had a lot to manipulate. It's what the guy does. He's good at it. It's a beautiful thing. So I feel, and we're taking that small number, right? And I take that small number that 5 million. Here's why. Let's say I triggered 20 million on this calculator, right? But 20 million in sales come through. So 20 million, no, let's say 20 million in buys, 15 million in sell pressure. That reduces it to only $5 million of like plus. So with the type of LP that's here right now, what they call the Pulsechain reserves, the LP and the price of Ethereum and all that stuff, this seems like a realistic number where this really would be as if $20 million came in, but $15 million was leaving, and you're with a net positive $5 million in each token, totaling $20 million in volume between 4 tokens, which is not a lot of money coming from the SAC funds. It's not even, what is that? 5% of its total value. 10% would be 45 million. 5% of that value would push these numbers on Pampy, not after we have here, to these numbers. And I bring it down to 5 million because I'm telling you, if I plugged in 20 million, you're going to get 15 million out the door. You probably have plus positive 5 million on each token, 20 million total out of a $450 million SAC fund. That's only 5% of the total. Peanuts. But he's got other tricks up his sleeve. He could peg it. He could do this and that. It's just the sky's the limit. All right. Crypto's on a comeback right now. So we are gotta pick up my daughter. So we'll hang on to the stock for tomorrow and go into further speculation, other topics. Tonight we'll dig more into this. Right? Members only, link in the description, $2.99 a month. If Pump Tires tonight blasts us what they pick, I will be hunting on there tonight live. We'll be digging more into today's topic. My daughter's sick. I gotta go pick her up. 30-minute stream. I'll see you guys tonight in the members only crew, anywhere between 8 to 9 p.m. PST. I will put the link, in the next several hours, so you guys will have that. I'll post it on R2R. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. Crypto on a comeback. Yeah, crypto on a comeback. Look at that. Before we leave, look at that. BTC going. All right, okay. That's what I like to see. Don't forget to pat the like button. Till next time, we shall do it again. Yeah, dog.
Lady of the faucet, just get it.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. Got my call from the R2R. Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loops, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pause. Got these dogs and pigeons from me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in the wave, now I'm swimming the shore. Now I'm up to the core. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches.